Hello everyone, welcome to our Let's Play series of Kingdom Come Deliverance. This is Colonel RPG as usual, and I'm very happy that you're supposed to join me today here in Ledechko as we look for Riki. Riki, but not in the way, it's Riki, yeah. And we need to talk to people who know where he is. Last episode we were basically getting a lot of options here. We more or less know where he might be, so this is because we're trying to find, who is it that we're trying to find? Is it Venton? It was his name? Is it Riki, his actual name? We're trying to find somebody else, or somebody with a different name, but we'll figure that out. Let's talk to the bathhouse wench over here. Hi. Excuse me.
May
yeah.
the Lord watch over you.
Yes, I suppose. It's not her that I need to talk to. I can't take a bath. Hi, ma'am.
Hey!
Who is it? This game.
What have we here?
What do we have here indeed? Hey, how's it going? Hello. Hi, Adela.
I heard you've been seeing Hinek, the tanner's son.
So what? Come to preach at me, have you? That I'm a loose woman, a sinner, that I seduce decent men?
Decent men?
God, no, nothing like that. It's just that you're the only one in the village who sees Hinek, so I came to ask you about him.
Aye, I've seen him often enough, but I don't know what I could tell you about him.
Well, I'm sure there's a lot of things you could tell me about him. Well, actually, I say I'm sure. I don't know, actually. I mean, it's a very different time, so maybe I don't know.
Where can I find Hinek?
I haven't seen him in the village for a few days. He must have run off to the woods again.
Does he do that often?
From time to time.
What the hell does he get up to there?
I don't know.
She sounds convincing enough, to be fair.
He goes to the woods from time to time. That smells fishy to me.
What do you mean? There's no law against it, is there?
With all the footpads, looters, cumans, and God knows what other vermin around, it's not the sort of thing an honest man would do.
But Hinek doesn't have
Going to
anything
the
to
woods.
do with those people.
Oh, really? Then what does he do there? I don't imagine he's gathering mushrooms.
Mushrooms, no. More like hares or other game.
Yeah.
So Hinek is a poacher? That's
Yep.
no surprise.
Well, you knew
Well,
that.
He was never much of one for an honest trade.
Do you know exactly where he goes? Maybe he has some favourite spot he might have told you about?
He said he has some hideout in the woods, but he didn't tell me where.
Well, isn't that the problem? Isn't that exactly what I need to find?
When did you last see him?
A few days ago, he came to me late in the evening, drunk.
And that was unusual?
I never saw him drink much. He always came to me sober.
So he was acting strangely that evening?
He was strange. I had the feeling he was afraid of something. He keeps prattling on and didn't seem to care about you know what. So I threw him out and I haven't seen him since.
Do I know what? That was a weird line, to be fair.
Can you remember anything he said that evening?
Oh, I'm not sure. He went on about some fellow called Lubosh who
That's
died.
the one.
That he was regretting he ever got into it. But he never said what it was. And that it wasn't worth it for the money. Aye. And then he was talking about the money. That was very odd.
Because he never had any.
What did he say about the money?
Just that he had a pile of it hidden behind his house.
I see. What did you say to that?
What could I say? He was drunk. He kept saying I was a fine girl, and other harlots wouldn't go with him even for money. And if I wanted, I could even take
for
half
money?
the money and leave. Or he'd go with me, and we could get married and such. All just poppycock.
Poppycock, I would assume that means, drunken words.
Did you go there for a look?
No, I've got better things to do.
Then get money.
Obviously he made it up.
No,
Where would a layabout like him get so much coin?
with a
Yes, I
potion.
understand.
And also the other thing.
Did he tell you exactly where he hid it?
He said he buried it at his father's small holding in the western corner.
All right, thank you.
Okay, well, I figured that was where he hid it.
Another thing about the money,
What is it?
You're never gonna see it, ever.
is it true?
What?
What?
Other whores wouldn't go with him even for money.
What do you mean
The
even
other
for money?
bathhouse girls are honest, so I don't know. The truth is, I felt a bit sorry for him.
You guys don't
Folk
charge?
don't like him, but it's only 'cause his old man is a grouch and a tanner.
And he smells.
I heard they don't like him because he keeps company with villains.
True enough. But they didn't like him before that either. Or me. They're close-minded yokels.
And he's a
Both
criminal.
of us are the black sheep of the village.
Well, he's a
There's
criminal.
nothing more between you.
No, nothing. Maybe Hinnek thinks differently. But that's how it goes.
Huh. Well, there it is. I think, yeah, that's what I said just now.
I found out that Hinnek goes poaching in the woods and he's got a hideout there. What do
He,
you know
she
about
said it! She said it to you!
Don't worry. Hinnek has much bigger problems than being caught poaching. And you're not involved in it anyway, are you?
No, I'm not. It's true he used to go hunting in the woods sometimes.
Poaching.
When he came back, he'd usually come to me. That's all.
How did you know he'd been to the woods?
He always talked about what he caught, and he never came to me at other times. Probably didn't have the money for it.
Also, that's pretty important, because, you know, it's, because of that line, even for money, it kind of made it seem like she didn't charge him money, which would be, in, you know, normal if they had a thing. I would assume. I mean, it's up to them. But what do you mean even for money if she charged you money? Don't say, like, It also... Oh, the game is doing weird things. I'll be right back. Okay, so in a slightly different place, but it's all good.
Do you know who he sold it to?
He never told me straight up. But who could he sell it to? The
Whom?
innkeeper, I reckon.
Whom
It
could
makes
he sell it
sense.
to?
For sure. Do you know what route he took? At least the general direction. Anything that could help me find his hideout.
I think he usually went through the woodcutter's camp, 'cause he always brought me freshly chopped firewood, and he had wood chips on his boots.
Good. So at least I know where to start.
Well, yeah, that's true. So, I think that's that.
Goodbye.
Goodbye. That was pretty straightforward, all things considered. So we have money somewhere, and I think I know where his father's house is. Should have a marker there as well. So, probably isn't gonna be too much of a problem finding the, finding whatever we're looking for. The money, or, you know, don't really know if it's gonna be money. You guys really don't like water troughs.
There?
No, there's no one there. Oh well, let's see. Do I have a shovel, I wonder? Haha. Just all for the training. Nobody! No one is here.
Hey,
Hey,
who's there?
yeah. Let's see. So, I have find Ricky's stash. Ooh. The mine shaft, the shaft. The bathhouse wench told me that Ricky used to come and see her after poaching, but he doesn't actually tell me where the stash is. Or, I mean, I slightly remember
Who's there?
behind
Hey,
his father's house. Oh, look at that. Yeah, you're not getting on my nerves at all.
help.
You seem to need some help. Okay. Got pigs in here. Still got piglets, though. Okay. Huh. Not really sure where it would be. One easy place to hide it would be behind or underneath the coop. Now, there's some mounds over there I don't really know. Yeah. Could be back here. Could be back there as well. Let's see. Let's look at the map and see what. Oh, it's a huge area, but it is specifically inside of their property. So
Hey,
I don't know if. Hey,
who's there?
I don't know if it is visible. Because we got this. I don't know what that's for. Aha! I don't have a spade. What a terrible state of affairs. At least I found it. How do I not have a spade? I think I know where I have a tell me it's not in sleep. It is, isn't it? It's in his backpack. Seriously? You don't do a teleportation thingy? Do I need to go and get it? I don't actually need to
What's
get
that?
it's a spade. I don't need to get Sleipnir for that, but still. I can just access it through the inventory. Yeah, dig those stones. There we go.
What's that?
You are really obsessed, dude, for a tanner. Oh, man.
Hey,
Hey,
who's there?
what? Did you need to be knocked out just now? Because I think you do.
What do you think you're doing?
I am gonna knock you.
To call the guards.
You do? How about this? There we go. And you know what's gonna happen to you? Scare of your life. Let's see what we have. 115 groschen and a crappy gambison. I wonder if that matters. Well, let me loot while I'm at it. Do you have money? Yes, you do. A little bit. And the rest of the stuff doesn't matter. Let's grab the body here. And now you go right there. Don't you do weird physics problems on me. It's not a physics class. That's not what I meant. Okay, there it is. Wash myself off the stink of that tanner. And off we go. So there's another thing in here as well. There's another objective. And it is to track down Riki. But no, that's not. Oh, seriously? We have all the locations marked. Well, that's very convenient.
Yeah.
And I'm going to follow them in alphabetical order.
Yeah.
And hope that the game has the objective either skip around depending on where I go or in the last location. Because I'm pretty sure this is where he is. And I kind of want to go to the other places as well. Lovely woods, as per usual. Please don't crash my game, thank you. It's actually crashed my computer before. Okay. What do we have here? As long as it's not enemies, I'm good to go. Okay, we've got like a mine shaft. This is promising. No, but then again, we did have mine shafts. This is not it. We did have mine shafts all pointed out to us. That was the reason why we have this. Okay, next up, we have number B. Oh, wait a minute. Number D is over there. Yeah, I need to go to number D.
Yeah.
Okay, so straight ahead. Let's just make sure I don't fall or anything, even though I have a perk that allows me never to fall. I might be misreading it. And probably am. Oh, no, not this part. Oh, crap. Oh, can I?
Yeah.
It's too deep here.
It's not. You're just a jerk. A horse could swim. See? I think it is just I'm misreading the perk itself. I think it's like the horse won't throw you off if like it's storming or something like that.
Yeah.
There we go. There we go. Through that pumpkin patch, whatever that was. Kind of look a little bit like pumpkin leaves. This is less than ideal. I do wonder if we're gonna find enemies. We shouldn't. Row hunting spot. Well, I didn't know row was a word. I knew it was a surname, but I didn't know he was an animal. There we go. And oh no. Oh, there we go. And I think we're here. I think we've been here as well. I wonder if it has anything to do with that other mine shaft that we found. Remember? Out in the middle of the boonies. It's not around here though, so it's not that. Okay, which one is the next one? We have probably do this is the fastest way, and then we have E. No enemies, no nothing.
I wonder what Teresa's doing now. I could stop by and see her again.
You're never gonna see her
it last time.
No, you didn't. That was the least enjoyable date in the history of dates. And in the history of enjoying as well. Not just dates, of enjoying. And you must not ask. I'm never gonna see her again. You forced me to sleep 2 days, and you're just a jerk. I will go back there in time. It's, you know, well, what's the one? Distance is the salt of love. Is that what it is? I don't know. Probably don't want to make people salty in general, but this is. I remember this because I was looking for a mine shaft up here, and I broke my legs. Sort of. Or my horse's legs. I don't remember which one. They're very similar. So, I think it was my legs. I think I fell off a ravine. Took like 10 minutes falling off a ravine. I've never been in that situation. Falling off a cliff. Which is probably fortunate for everyone involved, including the cliff. But, I'm pretty sure I was here. But I do wonder if it is that hard to just hang on to something and slide instead of roll down a hill. Aha. That's not what I was. That is one proper sword right there. It's also, I think, the same sword I've been using since the start of the game.
Jesus Christ. What am I to do?
That's him.
Not that I can expect any useful advice from you. At least, you've no more cares.
He
Need
never
someone
did.
to talk to?
Fuck!
That's what was
Don't
that?
kill me. I can explain. I won't tell anyone. I swear, I've no one to tell anyway. Just please don't kill me.
I'm not planning to kill you.
Tell anyone on what?
You're not one of Runt's men.
Oh,
No.
that's good.
Then who are you?
Good question. Who am I?
I come here in the name of Sir Radzig Kabila and Sir Hanish of Lipa. I'm investigating the raid on the Neuhof stud farm.
Got no idea what you're on about.
Off to a bad
Save your
start.
breath. If you want any chance to escape the gallows, you better come clean, alright?
And you're still
Jesus Christ.
gonna go to the gallows.
This will never be over.
So?
Fine then.
That Neuhof raid of yours didn't turn out quite as planned, did it?
Depends on whose plan you're talking about. We were up to it to grab some loot and bugger off. Only Runt's cutthroats was there to shed blood.
What do you mean, Runt's cutthroats?
There were two gangs there. Mine and Runt's. We was only there to steal, but they wanted to slaughter everyone.
But when you realised what they had in mind, you didn't have to go along with it, did you?
But we didn't know nothing, even though we were going to Neuhof. They told us to keep watch on the courtyard while they were cutting the horses' throats. Jesus, that fucking vexed me. Their horses was the most valuable thing there. When I spoke up, though, Runt gave me such a bollocking I knew I'd better keep my mouth shut. And when they said we was going to kill anything that moved, then we knew there was no going back.
Nobody briefed this voice actor that he had to have a a peasantish accent, because his lines certainly sound like it. Let's go with this. Ooh, there's a lot of things in here.
That gang of yours, what can you tell me about them?
Don't know what you want to know. There was 4 of us. Me, Timmy, Limpy Lubosh, and Pius Pavan. Sometimes we'd rob a place or hold up pilgrims. Never nothing fancy.
I'm sure you did mischief enough. Who led you?
Pius. He was the oldest, and he'd mostly find the jobs for us. Plan them and the like. He got us into that fucking mess in Neuhof, too.
What about the others?
Timmy's strong as an ox, with a brain to match. You got more sense out of a fence post. And Limpy. I've been with him the longest. He's my one and only friend, I suppose.
Was.
Who got your 2 gangs together? You must have made contact somehow, right?
Pius. He comes to us and says he's got this prime job. We're gonna rob a farm, he says. That was a big deal, because mostly we just did small stuff. Hold up on the road now and then. Nothing fancy. When they told us how much we could make on it, well, we just couldn't refuse.
So Pius knew them?
I suppose, but I don't know where from. We even got paid up front. I should have known from the start it was too good to be true.
Where did the rest of your gang end up?
You saw Limpy, right?
Yes, but he's no use to me now. Tell me where I can find Pius or Timmy.
I don't know nothing about Pius. He vanished in the woods, and I haven't seen him since. Timmy, I reckon, went back to the mill where he works.
Which mill?
The windmill a bit north of Neuhof.
That's a good lead.
Did you know any of Runt's people?
Not a one. They didn't talk to us at all. None of their faces was familiar either. The only thing I know is they called that huge chief of theirs Runt, and Pius warned us to watch out for him.
I don't suppose you know where they got to after the raid?
On the way to Neuhof, Timmy told me he was at their camp with Pius. I reckon that's where they've gone now.
Did Timmy tell you where the camp is?
Somewhere in the woods. He didn't say nothing more. Thing is, Timmy's got quite an imagination. But Pius roared at him to shut it, so I reckon there must be something in it.
Tell me exactly how the raid went down.
Well, we stormed in from the rear. Runt's people started slaughtering the horses. Jesus, that was bleeding horrible.
Nah, no, never mind the
Meanwhile,
people
me and Limpy
that
had
died.
a sniff round the stables to see if we could find anything worth
It's so
pilfering.
weird.
And in the end, we
It's consistent as
got
well.
lucky.
What did you find?
Smill, Sir Hanish's groom. I don't know why he was up and what he was doing in the stables, but we took advantage of the situation. Limpy grabs him by the throat and I slapped him round to encourage him to tell us where the money was. Then it all fell apart at the seams. Quicker than you'd believe. Runt comes running up and skewers the groom like a pig for roasting. My jaw dropped. I thought the stuff about killing was just tough talk.
And it wasn't?
No, not in the least.
What happened then?
I'm gaping at Smill, stuck through and through, and I noticed this boy standing at the other end of the stables. The stupid sods pointing at us, jaw hanging down to his knees, saying, "I know you." Runt turns to us and hisses, "Take him down."
Oh.
So me and Lubosh start running, because the lad took to his heels. At the same time, we could hear the noise of the skirmish in the courtyard. We caught up with the boy at the next farmhouse. I knock him to the ground, but he bashes me with some piece of iron so hard my head's ringing like a fucking church bell.
Yeah.
Limpy grabs it off him and stands over him with his bodkin in his hand, and I start praying. In the end, Limpy just gives him a kick and says, "Beat it, Ginger." And then Runt shows up at the gate and hollers that we gotta go. So
Okay,
we
that's another
stop.
lead. Is that another lead? Or was it one of the people that we found? What I was saying is it's interesting that the game is so specific in the horses, the murder of the horses. They pointed so much, and at least now they acknowledge the fact that they were killing people as well. I mean, don't kill horses. I'm not trying to dismiss the fact that it's horrible to kill the horses. That's not the point. The point is that they were killing people as well, and it's like the quest didn't acknowledge that before. At least that I remember.
What happened after the raid?
We were waiting for that fool, Timmy. Same place as we met them before, so he'd know where we were, right? Stupid fucking idea. But Pius didn't want to leave him behind. Only when Timmy finally turned up, 2 of Runt's men were dragging him.
There was some difference of opinion.
You could say that, yeah. They started on us right away that we were traitors. They knew we'd let somebody get away, and now we were going to pay for it. They started trying to surround us, and we knew what was coming. But Limpy took his bodkin and let that fucker have it in the belly.
Runt?
One of the others. Timmy broke free from them, and we all took to our heels. Luckily, they were so buggered from the raid, they didn't follow us for long. They just shouted that they'd find us.
Well, I think that's that.
That's all I need to know. So now what do I do with you?
Well?
Well?
Hey, over here!
Oh, I'm not... Oh.
It's up the hill.
Yes.
Found the cave. Shut up. You'll hear.
Oh shit. Runt's people. We've got to get out of here.
They're too close. We'll never outrun them.
Fuck.
Well,
At least they don't know I'm here. The 2 of us can take them by surprise.
I can take them.
No fucking way. I'm gone.
Yeah, you go.
If you run, they'll catch up with you and kill you. And me too.
No, we don't want to.
Together, we stand a better chance.
No.
Jesus Christ.
You can say that again.
All right. I suppose you're right.
I am. Get out of here. These guys are nothing. I hope. I gotta save though.
What's that?
I'll tell you what's that, you piece of crap. Seriously, you and your... Oh, he's dead. That's what I'm talking about there.
Go weak at the knees, have you?
No, I think it's gone weak into the bowels here. There we go. Smash. What? You're dead yet? No, he needs to be a little bit of mercy kill. Oh, hands. Are we good? Oh, at least this guy didn't get in the way. Oh man, I was really worried about that, because escort missions in games where things are random. Oh boy, they can be extremely infuriating, as I'm sure you know. Some interesting. I got a lot of leather gloves. Nothing too extraordinary though. And you, sir, what do you have? I'm treating them as sir, but well, they're dead. They were my enemy and they sucked. Also, is that good? Better hunting arrow? No, it's not good. Okay. I think everything is good.
I've got some more questions.
No, I don't. What?
Who is this runt? What does he look like? Do you know anything about him?
I never saw him before, but he's massive and scary as hell. Even his own men are afraid of him.
Did you notice what his sword looked like?
No, it was just a regular sword, I think.
Ooh,
Why do you ask?
burn.
I think I once had the doubtful honour of meeting that bastard, and he has something that doesn't belong to him.
Yeah, it's that sword that looks plain because it sucked. That's what he
You're
meant.
coming with me.
No.
Sir Radzig and Sir Hanush will want to hear what you've got to say.
Don't suppose there's any chance you might turn a blind eye.
Why should I?
Because he helped you.
I didn't do nothing all that bad.
Well, you
and
did.
I told you
Don't push
everything
that.
I know.
Yes, that's true.
You can tell them yourself, and leave me here. And in a few weeks, I'll pack up and clear off.
I'll finish you here and now.
It might be best if you disappeared. You're no use to me anymore anyway.
Thank you. Thank you so much. I'll remember this till the day I die.
I hope
Let's
you do.
just try living honestly.
Yeah.
I'll do my best.
Unlike me, mind you.
I promise.
Don't follow my example, because honestly is not the way I live. Because, hey Roach, this would be a perfect ambush spot. I mean, they would have spotted us there, and it would have been terrible. I think I did come here before. Look at that, a sleep and save, and places with apples. No, don't do that. I pressed tab. I was trying to exit the screen, but that's not this game that exits the screen with tab. And yeah, we got a lot of sleep and saves, but we also have the end of the episode because we're out of time. So I could do the sleep and save. Let's go for that. But for right now, I'm Colonel RPG, and this has been Kingdom Come Deliverance. I really hope you've enjoyed it. And if you did, go ahead and leave a comment, like the video if you want to see the next episode come out sooner rather than later. But above all, thank you so much for watching. And I'll see you next episode. Bye-bye.